What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Trading Crypto. Today we're over Jasmy, which is up 2.4% at 2.1 cents. So we are maintained above that 2 cent support area, which is fantastic. We did briefly break below it right here. No, actually we hit it. We pretty much hit it right there. So the 2 cent support area is our critical support area. We do not want to break below that. We still are above $1 billion market cap, which is fantastic. All the coins are in circulation. I go over this every single time, the all-time high, so on and so forth. Everybody knows Jasmy. Everyone knows pretty much available on every single exchange. So with that, let's get into the price prediction and technical analysis on Jasmy. All right, everybody, we are launching our coin Friday. And if you want your supply early, make sure you mint one of those NFTs for $10. The link is in the description below. It guarantees you airdrop of Fred. So fantastic for early entry. It gets you special perks in the Telegram, so on and so forth. So let's get into Jasmy now. We are holding really strongly at that 2 cent support area right here. The day chart MACD. Unfortunately, we are losing our bullish momentum, but like we've mentioned several times before, these things are getting smaller and smaller and smaller. We're starting to converge into a point, might I add. So eventually, once this like pretty much is non-existent and just flat lines, that is pretty much the peak. And we are near that. We are near the flat line of the MACD, which, as you can see, we haven't really had any major price action on Jasmy. We've been the same price since February 6th, just just moving sideways. So that's showing that. You can even see that on the RSI. The RSI has just been moving sideways as well. The WTX is moving sideways as well. Unfortunately, the blue is below the orange on the day chart on the stock RSI, which means bearishness, but we can't put too much weight on that right now. So right now, what we want to focus on is staying above 2 cents, guys. Worst case scenario is wicking down to the 786 at 1.7, but I think for the time being, we've been here a million times before. If we come back down here, it is what it is. I mean, we haven't broken below that since February, like a year, pretty much a year of this. So that's a year support. So inevitably something like this might happen, and then we can finally rally out of here to 12 cents. But I think that's be the play, the 12 cents on the next rally to the upside. It's just patience. That's all it is. A lot of coins right now are bleeding out heavy, and Jasmy really isn't down that much. One of the main reasons I invested in it was because of this right here, the sideways consolidation. When the market has been bleeding, this thing has been holding pretty strongly around those general support levels. Now, if we go to the short-term time frame, such as the 4-hour, the 4-hour time frame is looking great. It does look like the bottom isn't in the short term. We printed a buy signal here on the WTX. We got that green mark right there. The RSI bottomed out. We were starting to tail back up. This the MACD actually flipped bullish. If we zoom in here, we actually flip from bearish to bullish. So the short term, it actually looks like Jasmy's about ready to move up a little bit higher. Stock RSI still blue over orange, and blue starting to tail. So I think blue most likely will be heading up to here, which means the short term, the overall bullish momentum will continue. Now we do have that downtrend to contend with as well. So in the meantime, I do think there's a chance we go up to 2.425 from this point on in the short term. A lot of the short term indicators are bullish. If you look at the long term, such as the 3-day, the 3 days looking fantastic too. I love this 3-day chart. Look at that huge bearish move on the MACD, and we're starting to lose it. These last 3, 6, 9, 12. Was that 3, 6, 9? Yeah, 12 days. 12 days has been more bullish than bearish, and everything's reset. You can see the WTX is starting to bottom out. The RSI is bottomed out. The big one is we still are above blue here, and this shows a double bottom that came in. So it's just a matter of time till Jasmy pops, guys. I know if you've been holding for a year, it sucks, but we've gone over the grand scheme of things on this several times. The giant cup and handle pattern, the breakout, the timing of the market right now and everything like that. It's just a waiting game for this thing, man. And eventually once it runs, it's going to run. That's exactly what's going to happen. Pretty much right here's to get all the weak hands out, bore people to death before we start running. So in the meantime, let's just stay above 2 cents. It's just a matter of time till this thing goes. I mean, it's holding up better than a lot of coins in the market. That's all I have to say. I mean, I go over this coin every single day. I don't know how much more I can talk about it. It's just patience. Everything's looking fantastic on all the indicators and everything are looking great. So with that, none of this is financial advice. And if there's any coins you'd like me to chart, you can just send me a super chat in the comments and I'll get to your coin as soon as possible. Thank you.